Hi guys, back once again for another Lost in Space, and this time it's episode 6. And there's a lot to get through with episode 6. There is a lot there. I've categorised this episode as secrets, lies, and smart people making dumb decisions. Because boy, were there some just big whoppers made in this episode. I don't know whether or not... I'm going to come out and say, right, it's official, I love this show, right? I absolutely love this show. Possibly for all the wrong reasons, but whether they are doing it accidentally or deliberately, the nonsense in this show and the way that they do it, it just makes me laugh. And I guess they're trying to be a drama and a sci-fi drama, and they keep, the needle keeps missing the mark all the time, and it just makes me giggle and laugh, and I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely enjoying it. Like I said, it could be for all the wrong reasons, but I think it's great. It's just a bit of sci-fi fun. The episode starts off with the mother talking about the discovery of the black hole, because I knew there was going to be something. I knew this was a Planet Genesis type thing from Star Trek 3, where the planet's going to break up and things are going to die, and I guess that the town meeting where they're all banding together to talk about the robot, and you've got Vic. I've actually the town leader, the town captain, I guess. I actually call him Vic the Dick, because he's just there to be the absolute dick. He saps the fun out of the room no matter what. If somebody's doing something slightly fun, he's there to kill the mood, and that's his task. That's his job. That's the sort of character that they've handed him. No matter what it is, there's the scene later on in the episode whereby Judy's sticking her arms out through the escape hatch, and it's like, get back inside, sit down. It's like, yeah. I knew at the second she got up through the hatch and you could see the other cab behind, I knew straight away that she was going to be told to do that, because he's that sort of character. He's just a complete arse. Yeah, I knew that there was going to be the meeting with the Frankenstein hunt. Of course there was. And the fact that Dr. Smith singled out Angela was not really surprised. It always filters down to one person, and she was a survivor, and therefore, that made sense. That did make sense, actually. That was quite a good little bit. And then we got this scene a little bit further in, whereby where John Robinson, Will, and the robot go for a little walk up to this cliff, and that was a good scene. That was a good scene whereby John is kind of trying to explain to Will about the responsibilities of a person, and the responsibility that you have to take, and the people that and people that have died because of the robot, and to understand the severity of the situation, because Will doesn't understand the severity of the situation, and so his father's kind of trying to make him realise what the cost of the friendship of this robot is. And during that scene, by the way, I have made another note, and the note was that, can I vote, now that Jake Gyllenhaal has declined the role for Batman, can I vote for Toby Stephens, because his Batman voice must be incredible. Wow. It was just like, as I was listening to that scene, it was like, Jesus, this guy's got it going. Yeah, you've got Dr. Smith in this episode being... I wish I knew what Dr. Smith's actual goal was. I wish I knew what it was, because it seems random, and she's being devious and duplicitous, and is manipulating people. But I just want to know what the end goal is. She's the one that's got me quite interested, because I hope it's something good as well. Because otherwise she's just doing random shit to be evil for no apparent reason. So yeah, she's trying to get people to betray people, and she's just manipulating people. But it seems like she's just doing it for fun at this point, and it doesn't seem like there's any sort of real end goal in sight. There was a beautiful moment in it though, where she walks after she's been sort of counselling Angela, where she just walks out of the room and she just waits, takes that moment and waits for it to just burst out into tears. I thought that was wonderful. I thought Parker Posey in that was a brilliant little bit. I want to talk about the fuel transfer as well from the crashed Jupiter, and this is the scene that made me laugh the most. So they've got this hose that is about this far around, right? They've got a tank that is maybe 8 bathtubs, possibly. No, maybe not even that, maybe 6 bathtubs. And it's going to take them 3 hours to fill it. What? What are you talking about, you silly sods? There's no way it's going to take 3 hours to fill that tank with a hose that size. Come on. I'm sorry, right? This is why I love this show. You've got this tank that's like I said, it's about maybe 6 bathtubs full. Because if you look at the back as well, the back actually opens up, so you've got this whole cavity inside. So it's not even the full size of the trailer. And it's going to take 3 hours to fill it. You need a bigger hose. Come on. The taps in my bathroom could do a better job than that. And then we got the scene between Don and Judy. I think it's Don. Is it Don or Dom? I don't know. I would look it up, but I can't be bothered. That bit, but there's some nice little moments. They seem to be riffing on different shows all the time. And when the Jupiter went over the edge and went down the cliff, and they all thought he was dead, I knew what was coming next. I knew, because it was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where they standing on the edge, and it was like, oh well, mood killer Vic the Dick was giving it he died for us, and then you see the hand come up onto the top of the precipice. I knew that's what was happening. And then of course we get to the end of the episode then, where Angela is going to attack the robot with a 3D printed gun. And the attack I thought was done well. I thought there was a good moment whereby Will runs in and he all goes into slow-mo, and you've got the sort of the strobing red lights, and he sees the robot shove his father out the way because he's in full attack mode, and Will's talking the robot down from annihilating Angela. And then of course you get the end where Will takes the robot up to the precipice and talks her off the edge. I'm not sure the kid has learned much about what his father was trying to teach him. I think there's a lot of for a lot of smart people in this show, there's a lot of dumbass shit going on, and a lot of it can be prevented just by, stop keeping secrets, people. Just stop keeping secrets. Particularly, and again, it goes right, and it's right throughout the episode. It's dramatic writing trope whereby somebody's keeping a secret because they believe it's for the best interests of everyone. Yeah. We're gonna keep secrets about how you may possibly die, and this is a good idea because reasons. Yeah, I mean it's almost bad story writing, but it just works for this show. It's kind of, it's that cheesy tongue-in-cheek style. I don't know if it's deliberate or accidental. I can't imagine that it's accidental, but it's like they are painting by numbers and they know it, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So episode 6 then was a lot of fun, and what I'm taking from this show is the fact that not everything has to be super serious, and not has to be drama, and has to be well researched, and it doesn't have to be. They're doing it because of the fun of it and the enjoyment of it, and look, I've seen a hell of a lot worse than this, a lot worse. So the fact that it's got these moments that's tongue-in-cheek and makes you roll your eyes, and these sort of moments, it just makes me giggle and it makes me feel good about myself. And again, whether it's accidental or deliberate, I don't care, I'm just enjoying it.